It's your boy B, back with some more BMW content, working on this thing again. So my dad got to drive it, got to enjoy it a little bit, but while driving it, one of the cooling hoses decided to blow off. It decided to be like my silver car. It wanted to blow one of those off. My bad, I look crazy as hell, but this is how I've been today because I washed my hair the other night and I got rained out at work a couple days ago. Kind of look crazy, but it's all good. Einstein looked crazy too, but sometimes the greatest people look crazy. Long story short, we're gonna replace those cooling hoses and we're gonna do a slight tune-up because we also know, like, we don't know when the last time spark plugs, coil packs were changed on this, and you know how that goes. Emotional damage. Emotional damage. Like, when I say it was bad, like, I checked the coolant when he first got the car, just like popped the cap off just to check back in the day. But when I checked, what I realized, when I look in here, the stick was broke. So we ordered a new expansion tank, so we're about to change all that out. And my dad's gonna learn something new today because he didn't understand how simple BMWs were, because I'm trying to explain to him a lot of this shit's all quick connects, so it comes off and goes back on easy. We're gonna change from both upper and lower radiator hose just to be safe and on the good side, because it's a BMW. This is what breaks off, and when it breaks, it doesn't just, like, the hose doesn't go bad. We had to reclamp it on there just to make it home, which that worked, but it always breaks at the, like, neck of the fitting. So this is where the coolant hose connects at, right here with a quick connect, but it always breaks on the neck where the hose connects and breaks off. So just common, as you can see, the corrosion from it being there for so long. So let's get this going, show you clips of it as we go. All right, and so when we're doing this, your best friend is going to be a pick. You're going to take the pick and slide it in there however way you can get it in there. You want to kind of pry upward. Sometimes it works best if you go from the back. If you look, you'll notice you can kind of pop it right on up. And after that, that should just pop off, honestly. Sometimes it takes a little love. You want to hold this camera right quick? Just to kind of show the force that it's under. Yeah, so that's all it takes. Another cool thing is, this car from the factory came with an aluminum radiator, which is kind of cool because the fittings on mine are plastic, unfortunately. But, you know, when you got nicer cars, you get nicer stuff. They probably learned over the time that the necks like to break a lot, so that's really cool.
In it.
Yep, it just literally slides on and locks on. So it connects to another piece down there, which I think is like an auxiliary water pump, it looks like, off to the side, and I just got to pop it off there. So, yep, we'll come back to you in a sec. Yep. Yeah, set that down so I can look at it and kind of follow it. All right, and then this one right here, super simple, same thing.
It looks like I need a sweatshirt out here, bro.
Well, I put one on so, like you said, when the mosquitoes come, they're not gonna fucking eat me up either. Yep. Once you pop that off. Yeah, like I said, BMW was really nice with this car because they did a lot of things in aluminum, because like older BMWs had plastic water pumps. It was stupid as hell. So to see nice little things like that are just factory was like really cool on this car. All right, let's go to the next part. All right, so on this one, you can't really tell because it's just so old. But if you look really close, you can see right where it is, right there. All right, and then get that off. I'm gonna have to probably set you guys like up here. You have to look from in there. So I gotta hold the other part down. Alright, that's good. Came off very nice, didn't fight me. So now set this down. And we got one more that's down here, which you probably can't see. Alright, now you can see where we're at. I'm gonna try and do this without blocking you guys, but I'm probably gonna have to block you guys to be able to get to this one. Oh no, probably not. Oh, of course the camera falls right when I'm like, probably not. So looking at it from this, the radiator's right here, as you can see. And then if you look really close right there, you can see the clamp. Oh, it doesn't like me. There we go. Wiggle, but don't wiggle too hard. You're just wiggling it to get that O-ring kind of wet from like what's actually in the line. And like right now, I feel it moving up. There you go. All right. Oh, wait.
Wrong one?
I think so. Fuck it. Don't do that. Wrong one. All right, when you're at the wrong angle, everything looks like the right one. Fuck that up on video. So hey, you guys, we all make mistakes. You live and you learn. Make sure you put it back and you double check. Don't do that. So this is how I know if you paid attention to the video. All right?
You need some paper towel?
No, we should be good. Okay, I see the other clamp. That's why, because I was looking at the phone and not looking at the actual, like, part. So I fucked that up, you guys. My bad.
Using the phone for the x-ray?
Yeah, and I was looking at it, not paying attention to where my fucking hand was. All right, so this is the right one. So I fucked up by grabbing that one. And what we're going to do is grab this one clamp. No, I know you can probably see it right there. Okay.
It's pretty watered down to me.
Okay, there we go. Got the right one. All right. So I do apologize about that, you guys. I lied. Don't be like me. Be better. All right. So our hose that was supposed to be all one piece was a two piece, and now we have it all out in one piece. And the new one's right here. Oh yeah. So all nice. Victor reigns. Victor reigns. All right. Want to hold this for me? Dad's here. He's learning today. I don't know if he's really paying attention. I just think he wants his car fixed for Dream Cruise. So he can go out here and bully little kids. Fuck your daddy money, dude. This is my money, motherfucker. And my son has his own.
Oh, yep. I didn't make that out loud, did I?
Nah, if I turn the traction control off, it'll do that. It'll do all the sounds. All the
We're going to see.
Dad wants it to sound like an Evo, but I'm trying to explain to him that's not what you want.
Give me a blow-off valve.
This ain't what you want. Oh man, this is lovely because the way they put this in here, you're just like, what the fuck were y'all thinking, BMW? Like, honestly, because this goes up here, then this has to cross through, so this has to go underneath. So BMW literally crossed every hose on here to make it look like a puzzle, so that way if you're like at home trying to do this, oh yeah, always double check this too while you're down in here. Like, I'm gonna use the video to double check it. Like, you can look and see that that's fully clamped on there. You see that? How it doesn't want to remove itself? That's good. That means I put it back on there correct. Always double check these hoses, because you know, with these hoses, some of them will act like they're on and really not be on anything, and you'll drive down the road and they'll pop off, and then you're looking like a jackass on the side of the road with a broken down BMW with coolant issues. What the hell? What just happened?
I got something buzzing in my ear.
Oh yeah.
You got grass in your hair.
I got grass in my hair already.
Yeah, that must have been from delivering earlier.
Yeah, that Amazon. Motherfucking Amazon. Okay. So now that we're kind of getting everything into places where it needs to be, I probably should have propped all the clamp thingies off so that way I could have like kind of did what the fuck I need to do. But hey, look, listen. Nobody never said I was fucking bright. Obviously, I popped the wrong clamp off. The wrong hose. Oh yeah, don't stab yourself, because I've done that with these pick hooks before, doing stupid shit like this. Don't do that. That's not how you want your day to start or end. Alright, so I did 3 of them. There's one more that needs to be done right here. Oh, she's brand new, alright. She did not want to move. Okay, now this is going to be the fun part. This goes here. So while that goes there, this goes there. I think that I should probably slide this underneath, or maybe not. Yeah, I should probably slide this underneath. Oh shit. In the midst of sliding underneath, I popped the clamp back in by accident.
Good job.
Yeah, don't do that. But they're easy to pop back out. That's the thing about quick connects. That is really nice. If you fuck up, you can always pop it back out. Alright, so that looks a lot better. Now, I'm not gonna lie. This just has to be able to fit in there. Up and over. Yeah, there we go. Now some shit is starting to make a little bit more sense, okay? And I don't think it's no better way to put this, honestly. The routing of the hoses? You know what I mean? No, maybe there is. Maybe there is. Hold on.
Should it not go under? It should go over?
We're gonna find out right now. So, because truth be told, I had to pop this one off last, so this should go on first. But I also had to pop it off last because it was all the way at the goddamn bottom.
Is that the family right there, B? Turn around.
Oh yeah, the one looking like a circus?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your man's.
That's knowledge in the whole bit, huh?
Yeah. Okay. So we got it. I think we got it. Okay. So now that we got it.
Snap in.
Yeah, should. Just checking everything else, because like I got this other hoses right here. That's like just practically in the fucking way, but I guess that's how it's supposed to be, right? Okay. So starting off with first, you want to shine the light right here because you kind of got the camera and everything. You don't want to come right here. So you start off with the one you took off very last, which is this one, which just slides right into place. No issues. But you want to make sure that it's completely flush. Alright, let me see.
You feel a click?
Yeah, I felt it click. I'm just gonna double check. So when you go down there, yeah, you can see it sitting flush. That's what you're looking for. And make sure the clamp is fully pushed in. Always double check if you gotta reach around, push on it a little more. It's real nice that I had the video so you can kind of see, make sure it's on there. It's on there good. Both are on there flush, sitting flat. That's what you want. Alright. Now the next one is this one. Which you can see from up top. You want to hold this right here? This is the auxiliary water pump, and I don't want to break it because it's plastic. See? Now that looks like that's on there. Hold this right here. Now look, this kind of like freely moves, sadly, but I think that's just not the actual hose. I mean like the auxiliary water pump that's like right here. It kind of just moves on its own, which is crazy. Yeah, it's on there. That bitch ain't coming off. Cause I done tried. All right, you can pull it out. Now we're focusing. Yeah, see that? See how you push it all the way flush and then you can't move the clamp at all? And it's fully down. You can barely see the radiator. That's what you want. You want it to be sitting flush. And you'll notice you can't wiggle it out. Okay? You got another one up here. And when you get to a certain point, you'll hear it. You can see this gap right here. You see that? There's a ring in there for it to seat on. It's way back there. If you look really close, that's going to be what you want to seat against. Any BMW is just like this. People are always scared to work on BMWs, but I'm like, no, get up in there. And you push on there hard, it'll seat. Then go like that. It should never come out. You should hold it there. And the O-ring is what seals it, so don't worry so goddamn much. As long as that clamp's there, you're good. You're golden. You're golden, pony boy. Now we got the other side to do, and we'll get right into it. Now down to this, the coolant temp sensor was just in there. I took it out off cam. So you just press this button on the top. Boop, boop. Like that, pull it right on out. And then once you pull it out, you squeeze the two tabs on the side of the coolant temp sensor and pull it straight up. When you pull it straight up, a lot of coolant's going to be down there because normally it always holds coolant in it no matter what. So I don't know for sure. If not, it gave us a new coolant temp sensor with the coolant hose because some products do when you buy them. So what we're going to do now is start to free up the hose. Free the hose. Y'all don't be gatekeeping y'all hose. Freedom hose. Gary, you want to hold this? Appreciate you. Put it right there. They say the picking hook gonna be your best friend. Okay. Now, sometimes when you pull this, it's gonna be a lot of coolant in here. Like ours, gonna have a lot of coolant. And I already know because when I pulled that damn temp sensor, it was a lot of coolant in it. Okay, oh, I accidentally knocked the clamp back down. Don't do that.
Good job. Okay, Hancock.
Let's see. It's moving. Let me come a little bit closer right here so they can see the clamp. Alright, now when doing this, remember it's a lot of plastic over here, so be mindful of that. Okay, now look, you see it's coming off? Once you get to a certain point, it will start to come off. Should have put a drain bin underneath the car, but I didn't think it was going to be this much coolant because... yeah.
You want to go grab it?
Nah, fuck it, it's already here. Alright.
Well, that wasn't that bad.
Oh, it wasn't, but like, bro, this one was about to break next. The plastic, you see this? The plastic broke off inside from the actual thing, so that's crazy. I don't know how that happened, but that's amazing. We're gonna keep this to the side in case it's something important. Okay, so then. Okay, as you can see, pop the clip up, which might be really hard to see. There you go, you can see the clip now. Alright, now this is another fun part, is popping this thing off.
Lock and bar lock again.
Numbers up. I double checked. I'm looking at it.
Be careful, don't break the neck on the radiator.
No, it's aluminum. You good. I'm like right about there. Yep, perfect. Because they might not be able to see it, but I can see it perfect. Shit. Alright, we got it out. So for me, to you dearly, remember, it's slotted at the top and the bottom. All you can do is wiggle it up and down. Do not try and twist. You twist, you're going to be in a world of trouble. Up and down. Grab it from the top and go like this. And you might have to, like me, I put the phone down and put both hands on it and pull it back, and she popped right off. Okay, 2 seconds. Alright, let me see it. And like I said, remember when I told you to pull out that temp sensor? That's why, because it didn't come with one. So you're gonna pop one in there. We got that right here. And remember, it's slotted too, so it only goes in one way. The slot goes at the top. When you put it in there, it has an O-ring on it. It's a seal. They always do, honestly. I've never seen one really leak from there, honestly. If it does, it's because you probably fucked up and probably scored it or scratched it, one of the two. But wait to put it in there, because you can put that in last. So first, we're going to line this shit up, get it all back in the way it's supposed to. Had that, hold the light one more time. Shit goes. Should go in just as easy as it came out, okay? I just gotta go over that little ass pipe. Once it's over that pipe, kind of shine the light right there. You want to shine it right there because that's what we're looking at. All right, so you're gonna put the bottom one in. Oh no, I meant like come like right here. You see this shit right here in that little pocket? Yeah, right there, perfect. You see, can you see it down there, right here, the radiator hose? All right, so that's what we're working on. You're gonna line it up. You'll see that it has a little line at the top. Twist it left and right until you get on that line. Once you're on that line, wiggle it on. You're gonna have a little bit of a trouble, especially if it's dry. So remember that. When it's dry, she no likey. So you might have to take it off and take your finger. Oh shit. Don't drop the hose. Slide it out, at least to the point where you can get to it. Oh shit, no. I'm fucked up. Alright, slide it back out. Take some of that coolant that's pouring out of there. Get it on your finger. See that? And then take it, shut the light, and put it inside on that O-ring. That O-ring will definitely cause you havoc. Okay, because it's got to slide past all that shit. Make sure you, it's like a little bit of extra lube, just like to make sure it's gonna do what its job is. And then
I'm looking at it.
Yep, I know you're looking at it. I'm just doing it for the video because it's recording. All right, and once you get there, all right, I'm like right there. I just have to go. All right. I had to reach down with both hands, like I told you I had to do just to get it off. All right, I felt it. Snap forward. Once you feel it snap forward, see if it locks. She locked. We're locked in. We're locked in, you guys. 2025 BMW shit all year round. We're locked in. I just got off work. I still smell like sweaty dick. I mean, sweaty balls. I mean, yeah, whatever, sweat. I hope you guys like this content. This is what you guys are getting. My LS stuff is coming together. We'll do a whole nother video separate from this bullshit, because this is just me helping my dad, making sure I be a good son. That way, I still get into heaven. Wait, is that how that goes, Dad?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you get into heaven for doing BMW shit for your dad.
Absolutely.
That's what my dad tells me so I can sleep at night. He raised me not to be a bitch. He was like, don't be a bitch. Buy a BMW. Buy a BMW, they said. Okay. That's on there. That's on there. And it feels snugger than a beach. All right, now remember this. This right here, the knob goes at the top. If you look down in the little hole, shine the light over to there's a little hole. Can we see it? I don't know if we can see it. Can we see it? Okay, so you can see it. Put it right into the hole. Oh, shit. I'm doing this off the video. I'm not really looking at it direct. Okay, once you get it in there, wiggle it. It doesn't move, you did good. All right, remember I tuck the plug right up here. Take the plug out, take the plug, bring it back down here again. Oh, you can't see it again. There we go. Good. And line it up right there. Remember, squeeze the button, or don't squeeze it this time because you want to hear. Hold on, I'm gonna unplug it again. Listen real close. You ready? You heard that? That was a snap.
Locked in.
Yeah, locked in. Locked in all 2025. All right, everything's locked in. I'm locked in. Fuck yeah, we're locked in, guys. Yeah, we're locked the fuck in. I don't know any of you guys that are out here. You guys all better be locked in this year. Double check all the other hoses you did, because that could be your downfall of why your car doesn't want to not keep from overheating. So just double check everything. Make sure everything's plugged in the way it's fucking supposed to be, you guys. All right, everything's fucking plugged in good. Now on to the other big boss, the expansion tank. Hold this. Okay, come on, don't be a fucking bitch. Okay, now you see that? Some of these fucking clamps get old, and they act like they don't never want to come back off the fucking car. Like they have one fucking job. Now also, you can always push them in. That kind of helps free them, because if they like been pushing outward on themselves. Yeah, see that? Yeah, sometimes that's all it takes. Blow it, because it goes right into the bottom of the tank. This one might have something in it, because I don't know, it just might. Life always tells me it does. All right, so we'll pull that one first, because that one's going to be the first one to leak if it does. All right, now also, maybe a bitch to take off. Just remember that. And remember, you're near a lot of very important shit, so don't be an asshole with it. Oh, these top ones came off really easy, so that's out of the way.
always one that don't want to cooperate, right?
Yeah, it never fucking fails. Here, come over this way a little bit more. Yep. All right, so when they're doing this, what I like to do, grab it right from the bottom, kind of wiggle it a little harder. Okay. Now look, I don't approve of this, but sometimes you gotta do it, okay? Just put something on there.
Okay. Now we're taking off hoses and we're on the video live.
We're not live, we're doing a video. Here, I'm gonna pause this. Alright, so we couldn't get that one off yet, so I'm gonna just go ahead and remove the reservoir so I can get down to it and just kind of hold it the way I want to. Because it's on a pretty flexible hose, so I'm not too worried about that part. Right now we're removing the Torx that hold this down. That's like, it's bracketry, as you would want to call it.
Bracketry.
Yeah, whatever the fuck they want to say. Okay. My stupid ass should have probably just went and got a fucking socket. But...
So what's up? You say you took your medicine. Yeah.
I don't ought to smoke like a vape pen. Hold on, brother. Chase him. Alright, let's see.
Yeah, got a clue.
Alright, now it's kind of loose. Might be able to...
Got a clue. Purple and red racing stripes. Yep. Nope. Told you I'd have.
Okay. Now that that's off. Now you should be able to just lift up the reservoir. Because it's literally just held into a slot. Oh yeah. And the coolant sensor down here.
At what time? How long?
Okay. Unplug that. And that's right here.
Okay, babe. Okay. Yep. Love you too, babe. Bye.
That's your coolant level sensor. You turn it to the right and just it pops right out. So you can kind of see it right here. I'll show you guys just on camera. It just literally locks in. Turn it to the right, pop it right out. Okay. And then shine the light right here where we're at. So you can see it's moving some. It's moving very slow. So you can see how far it went back on. And then, sorry, I'm not really focusing right now. We've been moving a lot. So when I wiggle it and get it pretty far off, you want to come a little bit closer so you can see. Yep, right there. So to actually focus where I'm at, yeah. And then we're getting really close. Really close. Alright. Then we're just gonna keep going back and forth until we get that bitch off. Fuck. Why is it being a bitch?
Cause it can.
Yeah, literally.
Cause it can.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We're throwing this one out, so because it's already broke, the leveler and it was fucked up. So we're just gonna go ahead, give her a couple little pries, just to see if that helps kind of back her out. Don't do this if you're keeping your expansion tank, because you can chip off pieces of it and you'll be mad because you'll know it's there, but no one else will know. You'll just be crying at night about the shit.
Wow, I can't believe I heard it's holding on.
Yeah, because it's probably been on there since the day it was made.
Right.
Because no one... Oh, there was a hole? Oh, never mind. That's not a hole. Shine a light right here. Come on this side so... Yep, and come around. And when you aim at it, yep, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, there we go.
Now that came out.
And there was no coolant in it, so that's one. You probably want coolant in your expansion tank if you want it to run forever. Okay, so you want to shine light over here? So always, when you're doing jobs like this, always match it up to the new part, because you don't want to go to do. Oh, I pulled the level sensor out, and there's a new one in here. So don't pull yours out if you get a new one with yours too. So again, another Victor Reigns product, I believe. I can't remember. No, Euro Parts. Euro Parts normally makes good quality stuff. So we're gonna reuse our cap because the OEM cap's normally pretty good. Eventually we'll upgrade it. We'll see. Because they got coolant caps that lower the pressure. If you follow my page, I showed the best upgrade for a BMW coolant cap that lowers the pressure, because this still operates at 2 bar, which is the reason why the hose blew up. It's a common failure point in these cars. So as long as you're paying attention to what you're doing, this should literally go right back into the same spot. You shouldn't have no issues. As you can see, literally completely identical. I think the only thing difference is, looks like the description of how it works. Looks like it's not the exact same thing, but shit. Can't tell me it's different. No, I'm just kidding. So first thing first, remember, you're not gonna be able to reach it once it's in the car. You're gonna grab that coolant level sensor, which is right down here. You're gonna plug that in first. Well, no, you probably should plug in that hose first. That one that was a bitch to get off. So obviously we have no type of wetness, so I'm gonna teach you a trick. I take a little bit of saliva, I'm not gonna lie, just a little bit of my spit, and I put it inside on the O-ring, so we don't completely kill that fucking O-ring, because the O-ring is gonna get reused. So obviously, because I didn't go shopping for fucking O-rings just for this build. Okay, so I'm gonna pop this in here, and it goes right in. You see that? Slid right into place. Click it, double check, and she'll never come off again. Honestly, it probably won't never come off again, unless you really wanted to like exchange it, or if we find somebody with a really cool aftermarket one that's like exact model of it in aluminum to have an upgrade. Other than that, no, not changing this shit. Yep, it clipped. So when you go to slide this into place, remember, you got your hoses that were in the way. This has to go around its original hose that it was fucking beefing with, which is like a hard line, so you might have to fucking argue with it for a sec. There you go. Yep. And remember, it has a pocket that it slides into, and you'll hear it underneath where it lines up.
It's got like a little stem that seats it, right?
Yep. And this goes right here. So if you're not in the right position, it will not line up. You see the bow holes shine up over top? They have to line up. Check for those bow holes to line up. They should always line back up. And that's about it right there. You're gonna pop these little quick connect hoses back on. That ain't shit. That take a matter of seconds. And they both, wait. All right, this one look like it's good. This one don't look like it's good. So like, for example, look really close. You see how you can see this line right here? With BMW, you don't want to see that extra line. I shouldn't be able to rub my hand and be able to have this lip and then that lip. So we're gonna pop this back off right quick. Which, now she acts like she don't want to pop back off. All right, so now with that back off, make sure you push it on as flush as you can. Nope, that's where it goes, because I'm trying to pull it off and it's not coming. So I guess maybe that's where it's at. Or you know what, let me see something. Let me see if it's just the clamp that's shitty. That's what you can always check, because if the clamp is just really shitty and been pressurized so many times, it'll like hold it kind of not in the right position that you want. So you could take the clamp off, like how you see me just, oh, you're not looking at where I'm at, Dad. You can take the clamp off, flip it around, and put it back in. Damn, Dad, what were you looking at?
I was drifting.
Yeah, don't drift in this. Alright, so when you flip it around,
I was looking with my eyes, not the camera.
yeah, no. Use the camera, Dad.
I was trying to see the line that you're talking about.
Yeah, so when we pop this back off, you'll see that the grip is right there. So when we line this up, what I'm going to pay attention to is, when I'm going to put this on, you should be able to see the distance of where we're at to where it goes on. And when I lock this in, you'll notice that it automatically grabs. So I guess it's supposed to have that little gap.
Okay.
So we'll be good. Trying to make sure that was on right, because you do not want this to blow off. Eventually one day we'll replace this hose because this ain't the original hose anyway. Someone's fucked with it before, so that could also be why it's like that. Our screws that we took out, some simple, I think it was like T25. I didn't check, honestly. I'll tell you guys exactly what size it is. They are T25s. I called it right off rip, T25s. So you see it in my hand. That way when you go to do this, you're not guessing the size and shit, because guessing torque sizes is never good, because normally you end up stripping something. Don't be that person. Don't strip bolts. Don't strip motherfucker bolts, okay? Look. And remember, these aren't super tight because it's plastic, so don't go around breaking shit. And when you get it back in there by finger, then you'll take your other hand. I just pray I don't lose my damn socket over here. Okay.
Who takes a brand new car and jumps cars with it?
Warranty. Okay. What's up? Clearly, obviously. Okay, so I got all the hoses on. We checked all the hoses, so that's good. We can start to top this thing up.
Dad?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, so my bad. Before we got interrupted with family being here, I got my dad here again. You might want to switch hands. I'll take this. So you hold that and then kind of pay attention to where we're at. And what you're going to look for is, as you're filling it, it's going to be like going down. It's going to go down really fast. Because obviously, we drained almost everything out of the whole front half of the car. So there's nothing in the radiator right now. There's probably nothing. There's probably something inside the block if there was something still in the radiator at this point, honestly. Alright, so to not spill coolant, I'm probably gonna be smart about this. I'm gonna grab a phone. I got a phone. Be smart.
How do I stop this?
You can just hit the stop button. You got the phone. Alright, so my dad kind of didn't record us pouring the first bit of coolant in there. So as you're doing this, you're gonna kind of look down here in the front, make sure we're not seeing no extra drips of coolant coming out, nothing crazy from no parts, even though we ain't filled it up that high yet. So we don't need the funnel anymore for the starting half, obviously, because now we're to the point where
You can actually pour.
yeah. All right, so let's see. Oh shit, mosquito. He's literally hanging out right above where we're
Yeah,
at.
no, right on my forehead.
Be a real man. Fuck a funnel. You just hear it just draining back out. Alright, so clearly we've seen this come up like it's at max, but this would be max. So when you're looking at a BMW coolant level gauge, it's like this would be all the way max. Where it's at right now, you can see it's still draining down.
So you want to go grab the other one?
Yeah, we're gonna need the other one. And then
Hang on to that.
yep. Well, also I'm gonna have you put the key in the car and then turn the heat to the on position. And remember, that's how you kind of bleed these. Come on, shine light. All right, so we started the bleeding procedure, which was very simple. All you do is put the key in the ignition, turn the heat all the way on full blast, press the accelerator pedal for 10 seconds. And that goes, especially if you have an electric water pump. For some of the other ones, you can just literally start it by just turning the heat to full blast. Now remember, I'm just using that to start it because I gotta watch this leveler, because as it's doing this, it's gonna eventually start to fill up. So, as you're doing it, watch it. Just kind of slow down, just to watch the leveler, see if it's gonna pop up or anything like that. Right now, it's kind of slowly rising.
So when the heater's running, it's circulating coolant?
Yeah. Hear it getting down there. Shine the light over there. I don't see nothing linking up, but I hear it getting over there. Go ahead, come back over here. You just want to watch just to make sure, because you're going to hear a lot of sounds. Remember, when it's cold, it don't really got to be up that much. Minimum is when it's sitting in there like that. So we already went through both things of coolant. So this point is looking like it just got to get topped off for real. All right.
Should we start it?
No, I'm gonna have to go get some more. So when you got a BMW and it's cold, this is where it's supposed to sit. The ball is supposed to be below the line. So if you come down here and look directly at it, my bad. You look directly at it, you shouldn't see the second ball. The second ball that's right there, you should not see it when you're sitting level with it. It should literally be below the line. So that means it's perfectly filled. There's no air bubbles in it. It's been circulating. We're gonna fire her up after I put this cooling cap on it, and that'll let us know how well we did. As long as the coolant gauge don't go through the fucking roof, we did something fucking awesome, okay? That's the first step. Everything's plugged in. Everything should work the way it fucking should. You might actually appreciate some shit for once. And so when you're doing this too, pay close attention to this. You see how this knob is? When you go to push down on this, make sure it's sitting center so that way it don't get broken. That's why a lot of people break these. They just throw the cap on real quick and they end up breaking that. So don't be that person. When you put it on, it'll click on, and that's all you need. Now we're gonna have him fire this thing up. That should be enough. Broken fucking plastic bullshit. Okay.
Like that?
I wanna see how she sounds. Remember, when you're doing this, once you fill this, it's the highest point on the car, so it drains everything down into here, and then clearly this circulates it back. So once it's filled up, it's gonna fill up, it's gonna open the expansion tank, we'll let it run for a bit.
Now what is this?
That's this hose.
Is that supposed to be like that?
Like what? No, this ain't the original hose. You see someone put a clamp on it, this ain't the original hose.
Is that for an overflow or something?
That's how it circulates. That's how it circulates. It's stupid as shit. It's just how it goes.
So this ain't original either. This is,
Nope.
is that what we need to replace that nut?
Probably. You can get the original hose, yeah. Yeah, ignore the fact that it has no under tray. That's just how we got this car. So we're making love to it in time. You can, yeah. Unless you want to keep them for something. Fucking crazy. See an E63 with like literally one dash light on, no check engine light. It's crazy. You want to save this for like backups?
You think?
You can. So far, no coolant leaks, everything's running good. We're gonna double check it in a few after it cools down. It ain't even got hot yet, obviously, so we're doing something right. You would see like the cooling gauge peg if it was like air in it, because as soon as the hot pocket gets to the damn coolant temp sensor, it'll peg it. We ain't seen nothing happen yet. No leaks, so we did really good. Easy job, in and out. If you're doing this at home, do it. Don't be scared to do it. You can do this shit. Like, people are always scared of BMWs, but BMWs are way simpler than what most people think. So enjoy it, have fun while you got this, okay? Yep. So again, thanks for tuning in over here at B&B Street Dreams. From me to you, I appreciate you guys. Hopefully you guys appreciate me, because I'm always working even when I'm not working, okay? So you may not see videos like this, but I'm still working. Might be at work. I might even be underneath somebody else's car. I don't post all my customer cars. When I'm doing this with me and my dad, this is just like memorable stuff of us starting our content. This is something I want us to not just do once, but constantly be able to improve on, you know? So if you guys got any tips, tricks, any things you want us to do for YouTube, you let me know. Please let me know. I'm trying to push this as hard as I can. We finally broke 500 subscribers. I appreciate everybody who follows. Select that like button, just show some love. I appreciate all y'all. Talk to you soon.